Wait.
Carlos just said, "Ain't nobody heard all of us."
Uh-oh.
I forgot to put the mic back on.
Oh, my Lord, my Lord.
Let me hear it. Let me hear it.
Hey,
Let me hear it again.
Imios Dios, for crying out loud.
No.
Once again, my friend, is your boy Kel from Handlebars and Cigars. You can find me on both Instagram and on YouTube at Handlebars and Cigars. And to my right, we have
Will Hart from the world famous, sometimes messed up, Cigarage.
breaking news. We miss you, Ruben.
Again,
We
I knew it
miss
was
you,
going to happen.
Ruben. So once again, my friend, happy hump day to everybody. Thank you for taking time out to join us. We got a special guest out in the green room. I know it lost a little steam with the
Yeah, a little
studio
steam. A
audience,
little
but
steam.
we do got somebody lined up, a very special guest and a very special cigar that we're going to review in the world's famous Cigarage.
Yes, sir.
So once again, we're going to do what we always do. We're going to go around the room,
Around the room,
all right, and ask everybody what they're smoking
and
and what
they
they sipping
sipping
on.
on.
Kev, what's up, baby? Future stick? Oh, what you smoking? Oh, okay. Toscano? Him too? Bam.
Yeah, I thought I gave you a featured stick. Oh, look at
Look
you
at
being
that.
so kind.
Caring is sharing is caring.
Wow,
Look at
sharing is caring. Damn.
you. All right. Nice, nice. Now we got a new guest here in the Cigarage. What's your name again, sir?
Chris.
Chris. What you got for us? What you smoking? What you drinking, sir? Okay, I'm just gonna
Ah.
jump right in. I might be jumping the gun a little bit, but the vibe I'm getting from you on the cigar, it must be delicious because you over here sweating like a doggone. It must be. It's so good. You getting the meat sweats over there. That's right. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. And again, ma'am, your name again? My name is Nisi. What are you smoking and what you drinking? I'm smoking a Trinidad Series 2 and Larceny. Oh, the Larceny. Okay,
Larceny. Very
nice,
nice
nice,
pick.
nice. We got. She just said Larceny.
Larceny, bro.
That's all right. That's
Damn,
right.
Bobby.
Hold on. Them doggone big dishes on the side of your head. You didn't hear her say Larceny.
Oh.
Hey! I thought what's it? Direct TV up in this mother.
Hey, it's Windstream.
Oh,
The Sombra.
Sombra. Nice. All right, Ted, what you got, baby?
Oh, wait.
Oh, wait a second.
Give me 1 sec.
Wait a second.
I'm loving Carlos for this.
Ruben.
So just so y'all know, Ruben's the producer. He's not here.
He's the super producer.
So I'm handling all the mics, the cameras, you name it. And thank you, Carlos, for reminding me to turn on the microphone for the audience.
Oh my God! Are you kidding me?
You can't make this up.
You can't make this shit up today, bro.
Rip this shit today.
You cannot.
It's free, and he haven't started drinking yet.
Right.
I actually have.
Oh, my bad. I stand corrected. All right, so we're gonna go with Ted. What you got, baby?
The San Jorge Sombra, is that correct?
Sombra, yep.
Sombra, okay. And Glendronach.
Okay.
All right.
Do we need to go backwards?
Nah, just pass it around to AA. We'll get to Reem, and then we'll go back around. Oh, Dimps. Yeah, Dimps. I didn't see him back there, bro.
I mean, Kevin gave you the stick. Don't be fan of him saying go.
one, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Like what the hell?
I'm smoking the
Make a
the San Jorge.
Yeah, you good.
Sombra.
Look at this. Both Chris
Sombra.
and Dimps got it correct. The San Jorge.
The San Jorge
Yeah,
Sombra. And I'm having some bomb burgers straight.
The bomb burgers.
Okay.
Straight.
Aaron?
Eight.
Not yet. No, I'm going to behave myself.
Okay.
I've been doing good, haven't I?
San Jorge, what is it?
Sombra.
Sombra.
Okay, good.
Featured stick. And I'm loving the pepper off the
right
front
off the
end.
bat, huh?
Yeah.
Right off the bat.
Nice.
And the draw.
Oh, the draws.
Straight up.
The draw is amazing right now.
But drinking some Astral tequila.
Okay. White Hand, a.k.a. Ghost, a.k.a. Jason. What's he got, baby?
The featured stick and nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. Pete, what you got?
Feature stick, usual brisk iced tea, brisk baby.
That's brisk, baby.
That's brisk,
And
baby.
enjoying this. Got the pepper too.
Yeah. Definitely got pepper on the.
Todd, now where did you just come in from?
I just landed earlier today. I flew in. I was on vacation in Lisbon and Algarve, Portugal.
Nice.
And when you said you landed earlier today, that's about 5-10 minutes ago, no?
Pretty much. And I came right here.
And he still made it here.
Hey, that's,
Look at that.
hey, that's dedication.
That's
right
dedication
there,
right there, bro.
Yeah. Hey, that's Cigarageism right there.
That's a new word.
What you sipping on?
I'm sipping on some Michters, and I'm also smoking on the San Jorge Sombra. So off the bat, I didn't get pepper off of the bat. I got a smooth draw. It was more creamy. So maybe I'm gonna get a little bit of pepper in a little bit, but
okay,
a little bit. I mean, you an inch in. I'm a half inch in.
Yeah,
that's what she said.
Oh, yeah.
I know it was coming. God, Jesus.
All right.
Oh my.
All right, Reem.
Go ahead, Reem.
I'm smoking a feature stick. Sipping on some scotch. I'm about a quarter in.
Okay.
If you want to say, great tasting, easy draw, and a good smoke.
Nice. You want to hand it back to Kevin Kev, so we can make sure everybody was heard today, and we'll get to Bobby. Go ahead.
You're on.
You're on.
What am I? I'm not smoking it.
What you smoking?
I was the first one to go.
But the mic
was off, bro.
Oh.
He's like, oh.
That's right. Hey there.
What is it?
Jesus.
What did I pronounce this right? The Toscano?
Toscano.
Yeah, the Toscano. And then I'm drinking my Crystal Light grape.
All right, Chris, you get to go up again.
Chris.
My bad.
Back at me now, and I'm still sweating. I'm smoking the feature stick.
Yes, sir.
As well, and I am getting some of those pepper notes, and it's a very even burn so far. So, and very smooth draw. So I'm really enjoying this, and I'm also drinking a Larceny small batch. So
all right,
I'm enjoying that.
All right, this is Macy, and I am smoking a Trinidad and drinking Larceny.
Nice.
All right.
And
oh yeah, right. He's gonna do that again, Mr. Dish.
Yeah, he's gonna relive it.
He's gonna relive it.
It's a reenactment over here.
All right, so the Sombra, the feature stick I'm drinking, I'm smoking.
All right.
And I'm drinking the Glendon-Sitch. And by the way,
you ain't getting another chance.
this cigar is smoking very, very well, man. I'm about a quarter of the way through it. The pepper off the jump was really strong. It's mellowed out, off to a great start.
All right. So we're going to cut that mic. We're going to bring on, before we bring on our guests, we're going to bring on Dirty Biker, Doug, Tony Five. All right. So hold up. We're going to go with Dougie first. Go ahead, Dougie.
Yeah, right.
Yep, I got the sweatshirt on. So does DB, because it's about 64 degrees out here.
What? Christ.
Oh, yeah.
What?
The fire pit will be going here in just a little bit, because it's supposed to get... Oh, yeah. I mean, what was it? 3 days ago, it was almost 93. So, welcome to Northeast Ohio. Give it 10 minutes and, it'll be snowing again. We'll be back in the Shedador,
Yeah, exactly.
Tonight, I do not have the featured stick, unfortunately. However, I jumped in to get some Andre 3000. No, the Padron 3000. And decided to pair that tonight with the good old tried and true
Oh, he's got to rub it in our faces, bro.
Nice.
Just tried and true, always flavorful. So
there you go.
That's it. I'm cutting the mic.
There you
All
go.
right, done.
All right, we got
All right,
Biker.
Dirty Biker, what's up?
I'm smoking a Triumph Killer Cub.
Killer Cub, good move. Okay, and what do you think, bro?
I like it. I got him. I got the 4-pack about a month ago, so I think the second time I've had it. I dig on it.
Okay, cool. And what you pairing that with?
A rye, the Woodford Reserve Bash Proof Rye.
Wow. Oh, nice. All right.
Nice.
So let's go to Tony. Hold up. Here we go, Tony Tone. What's up?
Hey yo. All right, so I do not excuse me, don't have the feature stick because not of it. The closest place that has it around here is like an hour away in Jersey. That's without traffic. And without a stick that my man Brian gave me way back when I first started smoking, like almost 2 years ago. It's a boutique. It's a Cubanicon. It's San Andreas wrapper, Ecuadorian filler, and Nicaraguan wrapper. No, well, whatever. I got it mixed up. But in any case,
couldn't say it any better, brother.
This shit is a box.
Oh.
Okay.
This shit is crazy. I had up to there. It was like
nice,
bro.
Nice.
Yeah,
and the tried and true PH Taylor.
Oh, nice move. Okay. Yeah, your video cut out there for a minute, but you're good. All right. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna take you gentlemen off. I'm gonna take off the the Cigarage, and we're gonna go with
our guest of honor.
Carlos Wild.
What's going on, Carlos?
From San Jorge Cigars.
Yes, sir. How's it going?
It's going, bro.
It's going great.
Yeah, no, I feel bad. I would have sent more cigars, man. I did not do my research with how big the group is.
Oh yeah.
Hey, listen. That was my bad because I was like, between 10 and 12. I should have said between 16 and 20.
I'll just send a box or send it to everybody individually.
What happened? Word of mouth. People started coming here like Johnny Appleseed. So we start over about 6-10, and we wind up with about 15.
Yeah, we even got somebody sitting outside of the Cigarage because I only got so many seats inside.
Make a wish, Daryl.
All right, so let's talk about it.
Yes.
Let's talk about the construction first, right? And let us know what we're supposed to, I guess, experience with this cigar. Go ahead, Carlos.
Yeah, no, so this is my San Andreas Mexican wrapper. It's puro Nicaraguan binder and filler. I got my Jalapa binder. I got Esteli Condega. The cigar, some people are going to pick up that little white pepper in the beginning start, but it's going to be a really great draw, silky smoke. The way I construct my cigars, they're all triple capped. So if you look at the cap, it's all triple capped on the cigar. And one of the things I always wanted to do is when you smoke a cigar, it's like a 4th of July firework display. In the beginning, it starts off nice, and it starts kind of transitioning at the finale. So the last third, all the transitions kick in, and you kind of want to keep smoking it to the cap. So that's what kind of I want people to expect. You get the cocoa, the espresso, a little white pepper.
Okay.
So I guess my first question, I have a problem pronouncing.
I just want to bring up. I remember at PCA, man. Are you still okay? You almost got.
Hold on. I'm gonna run the video. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. I'm gonna run that video. But he did not get into a fight.
You put me on Front Street right there, man. Oh, so the name of the cigar is Sombra, correct?
Sombra.
Yeah, Sombra means shade.
Shade, okay. Because I was going to ask you, what was the significance behind the name in association with the cigar?
Yeah, so I mean, it probably goes back to my history. We'll get back to my mom, but the way my mom's into cigars, she's 87 years old. She was a roller for Partagas for 30 years in Cuba, and then she rolled in Ybor City for 6.
Yeah, and that's part of our interview. If you want me to roll the interview, and then we'll go back.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
All right. Let's roll that. Give me a sec.
You got the mics on?
This mother.
Mics on, get everything.
Hello, everybody. Once again, you can hear it in my voice. It's day 3. Is it San George or San Jorge?
It's actually San Jorge. But
San Jorge.
Yeah, San Jorge, but most people say St. George. Whatever. It's a great
Hey,
step
listen,
either way.
I can speak Spanish. Maybe him not so much, but San Jorge, and we got Carlos here.
Yes, sir.
Carlos, man, it's a pleasure to meet you, bro.
You guys are colorful, nice.
Hey,
energetic
listen,
in the morning.
if you're gonna do it right. Look.
Oh yeah. You got shoes and underwear probably too.
Yeah, right.
Cheers, bro. I gotta heal up.
Cheers.
Look at you.
Thank you again for taking time on your busy day here down at PCA 2026 down in New Orleans. Again, we would like to know a little bit about who Carlos is, and also, I know you said San Jorge,
Claro.
or San George, if you don't speak Spanish.
Español, yes, sí, claro.
Problem. We're gonna go with.
No piqui pani, my love.
Okay, well, we're gonna go with San Jorge. All right.
Yeah, all right.
So
You can
kind
say
of
that.
Bring us up to speed here.
Just a little quick about me. First generation Cuban American, second generation, or probably longer than that, but I claim second generation tobacconist. My mom actually was a roller. Cubanito. There you go. Got my Cuban coffee for the morning.
Oh man, good stuff.
Yeah, so my mom rolled for Partagas in the 50s, 60s, and 70s.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so then
Nice.
when she immigrated to the U.S., she rolled in New York, in Ybor
Okay.
City, and then in Cayocho, Miami. So I grew up in the factories in Miami. So as a little kid, I was just Cayocho. That's why I knew it. In the factory was a babysitter there with me, like a lady, and smelling the cigars.
Were you playing with the leaves?
Oh yeah, I did. But then at 14, I told my mom, "This is what I blend all my stuff myself. I don't white label anything." And one of the things I learned as a little kid, my mom used to give me a leaf every week.
Right.
I don't know what she was doing. I thought I was smoking a cigar with all the adults. But over time, I noticed she was giving me a different variety of leaf, and she was teaching me how to blend.
Okay.
So then by the 20 years old to 28, I started messing around with my own blends.
Okay.
At the same time, I had friends who were opening brands, like in Florida and stuff, and then they sent me their cigar just to help make a blend, fix a blend, or give my take on it. And then over the years, everybody kept saying I should do my own brand, but then I went to make money. I did medical. I decided to go to medical, but about 5 years ago, I took the leap of faith. And my wife is actually the one that found a box of my old shit, because back in the fucking day, we didn't have any internet to store, like, my,
Well, yeah,
I was
of course.
writing shit. She found shit I didn't even know I had. She told me, hey, what is this? And I said, it's a brand I was going to do. And the St. George is actually my dad's story. It's not my mom. Everybody likes my mom's story because I'm Cuban and everything about Cuban cigars. My dad was from Uruguay. And then when he was 10, his dad was very abusive and left. So my dad left school as a 10-year-old, started stealing shit in the streets to make money.
I got you. Okay.
He got caught. He got roughed up a little bit by somebody, but that somebody actually gave him a statue of St. George and told him, hey, as long as you do things the correct way, also on grind, he'll protect you. If you don't, he's going to fuck you up. Right? So he actually carried it through his 30s, kept it in his wallet all the time. So then he moved to New York and immigrated in New York. Then he made this medallion of St. George.
Okay.
So growing up, I was always told, no shortcuts, work hard, hustle, no matter what I don't care if you have no money, nothing, you just keep pushing.
Okay.
So then I always told myself, if I ever do a brand, I'll call it San Jorge. And my middle name is Jorge. Yeah. So then when he passed away, I took the medallion. So then that's why I told my wife the whole story. And she said, no, you're going to fucking do it. It was easy with a wife, right? When something I always wanted to do, she's like, do it. I'm
So
fucking doing it.
she gave you that drive
Yeah.
that you didn't know you had.
Yeah.
Am I right?
I forgot. I was always involved with cigars, but the passion, I have a big passion for cigars.
Okay.
I tell people, of course, business is business, right? You need to make money
Correct.
to pay the bills.
Yeah.
Pero, in the same time, I have a passion drive for the culture and the cigar.
Okay.
So when you call me and you go, hey, that was a fucking great stick, that drives me.
Got you.
Not that, hey, I bought a box for me. Cool. All right, that's
Nah.
great.
You want to hear the feedback and say, what can I do to improve this? Or am I good?
Mine, I do it by percentages in a way. Let's say 80% of people love it.
Right.
That's good enough to
That's good.
change it. Right?
Right.
Because if I start changing it, now that 80%
That
will drop
might
to the
drop.
point- yeah, it will drop.
Exactly.
And then now that 80% fucking hate it. Right? So,
Exactly.
When I first started, I was making a cigar that I loved.
Right.
Because if no one bought it, I had a lifetime of cigars I can smoke. Right? Rum and stuff.
So, that's a great segue to what would you pair your cigars with?
I made them specifically for rums. Right? I'm a
Okay.
big Havana 7 Cuban rum, Havana 7. Flor de Caña 7 is really nice too.
Okay.
Like Bacardi to me is like rubbing alcohol.
Okay.
Right? But my San Andreas wrapper, Nicaraguan binder filler, everybody thinks it's Nicaraguan pepper. No, fuck it, I'm Cuban. It's un Juanito.
Right.
I wanted to make a creamy, silky, sweet notes to it. I wanted it to be finishable, a journey, first, second, and third.
Right.
So, but the sweet notes, this guy, well, started down South Carolina. He smoked it. He was going to get the Connecticut. I go, no, I want you to have the San Andreas because people get scared of it.
Why?
For the morning, because he's like, oh, I want something light. I was like, no, it's not about the light. It's the cigar itself. Like,
Yeah.
we call it Fortaleza in Spanish.
Right.
Fortaleza is the strength.
Right.
I go, no, it's gonna have nice, but it's gonna be refreshing. But a bunch of YouTubers reviewed it. Love it with this coffee, the espresso.
Right.
So now people have it for morning, lunch, dinner. It's a smokable all day.
Yeah, and you said that with strength. Well, are we talking strength in the leaf, or are we talking strength to the person, like with? Because there's two different strengths.
Yeah, so
you know what I mean? And that's
Fortaleza is your body telling you what happened, right? That's
right.
the nicotine.
That's the
right.
nicotine.
That's the nicotine.
Right?
Thank you.
And then the other strength is the flavor and the notes.
So sabor, people confuse flavor and strength. Your body is going to tell you, you get the rubber legs, right?
Yeah.
You get
Yeah.
like, fuck, it felt like I just worked my legs out.
Right.
You get that little buzz in your head.
Yes.
Tingly, that's the Fortaleza. I had a guy the other day tell me, hey, the Fortaleza. I go, cool. I'm sorry, it's a fucking great cigar, but I'm like, it's not strong.
Right.
And he's like, oh no, it's flavor. I go, oh, a sabor. I was looking for this strength. I was like, no, it's a great cigar. I love it. And I smoke other brands. People say, oh, they see me smoking everybody's brands. I'm like, yeah, why not?
Yeah, hello.
I'm a cigar lover.
Right.
I go, and then the more I smoke, it's just the more I start thinking. A lot of people start looking at. I don't care about fucking notes.
Right.
I don't. I tell you. I hate when people say honeysuckle and it's not the problem. My thing is, I want just an enjoyable cigar.
Right.
But as a blender myself, I need to know what the leaves are doing to the cigar. Right? Is the velado, the combustion good?
Yes.
Is it too much? Not enough? Is my ligero too hard? I have to back it up. Is it transitioning? What's my Visol doing? Did I put it in the right order? Is it?
Right.
So my mind is it's the journey. Of course, I get all these notes, but that's what I'm really focusing on.
Got you.
So I have to change the way I thought in order to start making the cigars that I thought I wanted.
What products are you launching this year?
Well, I got three. I got my Connecticut wrapper, Nicaraguan binder filler. It's not your regular Connecticut. It's going to be very flavorful. Gives you a journey, a nice little. Gives a little nicotine hit, but not that much. But it's not your regular Connecticut. Then I got my Ligado. It's going to be the Ecuador Habano, and that one's going to be a little spicy in the beginning. Very Hershey's like chocolate smell, but doesn't taste. Very smooth cocoa espresso.
Right.
And then my San Andreas wrapper, they're all Nicaraguan. That one's just creamy, silky, very nice. Construction. If you look at my Instagram, go on Instagram. You can bounce on the ash.
Let them know.
Yeah. There's San Jorge Cigars at Instagram, sanjorgecigars.com on the website.
I kind of put a button on everything. One, me, I was very impressed because I love stories behind, and how you told your story was eloquent, and how the name came up. San Jorge. Hopefully I said that correct.
Pretty close.
And I always find that very fascinating, and I think our viewers find it very fascinating too. They hear those stories.
Yes.
Because a lot of times they are dealing with the end product, the actual cigar, and the notes that the cigar produce, and not really focus on, like you said earlier, the journey.
Yep.
On how do we got here? How do we do the blood, sweat, and tears? How do we toil with it? How do we play around with the different variations of tobacco to get the blend perfectly right? The end product is great and everybody can sit back and enjoy that, but also experiencing the journey, in my opinion, is equally as great.
Well, yeah, my thing is when we smoke cigars, we'll sit down. Most guys, and women too, but most guys have pressure, weight on their back, family, kids, business, stress, and we don't go out and talk. We don't go out and do anything. I don't care if we sit down here and don't say a fucking word. An hour and a half, it's good. Matters to me. Someone can pay, and my retail's only $13 a stick.
Oh wow!
Right?
Okay.
15 for my
Your eyes lit up.
Yeah, 12 to 14. I like things moving because I want the everyday person to be smoking. If they can smoke, I smoke 3-4 cigars a day minimum.
Okay.
I want something. Well, I ain't gonna pay $30 and smoke 3-4 of them a day.
Right.
So I want something that people can enjoy multiple times and be. I don't care how long it took them to save that $13, but them to enjoy for an hour and a half. If they can enjoy it, that makes me feel much better than someone just paying me $30 for it. It's going great.
Guys, Carlos for San Jorge.
Brother, thank you.
Cigar.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah.
Let me get back to
Yeah,
this.
make sure it didn't cut on.
Yep. There we go.
All right,
We're back.
So Will did the right thing and cut the video off when he did because as soon as you said
Here we go.
As soon as I said thank you for your time, I say, look, I gotta take care of something real fast.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what happened.
For a person getting a little squirrely.
Well, yeah, and we could talk about that for a quick second.
But just want to recap. Great interview. Love the story. Love the passion. It really came across. I know we're gonna in a few minutes we're gonna go back around the room and get everybody.
I think we should go back around the room because a lot of us, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
getting ready to tell you something,
bro,
bro. I'm getting to tell you on the Sombra, bro.
What? Okay, the mic is live, so whoever's got the mic, pick it up. Anybody can jump in. Chris? Yeah, Chris.
Okay. Did y'all hear me? Am I on there? Am I live?
Wait, he said, can we hear?
Yeah, I was making sure.
We can hear.
Yeah, the mic's on.
Okay. You know, I gotta check these things out. But no, it's I'm still getting those pepper notes. It's just getting smoother. It's first off, it's making me feel real relaxed.
Yes.
I'm sinking into this couch.
Oh yeah.
Puff by puff. Yeah. And I'm starting to get some of those sweeter notes right now. I'm starting to get a hint of the cocoa. It's not coming on strong yet, and part of the espresso as well. I'm starting to get those little coffee notes as well, those little undertones. So it's still burning great. It's still the pull is just excellent. Every pull is just a great pull. So yeah, I'm really loving this so far.
Nice.
All right, Bobby.
Go ahead, Bobby.
Well, I gotta say, Chris hit that on the head. The construction of this cigar is fantastic. It draws very easy. I'm not having to struggle to smoke the cigar, which I really appreciate. And it started off, rather strong at the beginning, but as you said earlier, the transition of the cigar is absolutely amazing. It's pepper in front. I do get a little some chocolate, a little bit of espresso as I go through this, man. I'm about halfway through, and it keeps getting better as I continue to smoke it. So I'm looking forward to getting to that triple cap at the end and see what it's like.
Yeah, and how Bobby just said, he's halfway through. This is why I wanted to go back around the room. Carlos.
Well, I wish
I lit up at the beginning of the show, bro.
I wish we could zoom in on Ted.
Yeah, I wish we could. No, well, Ted can get up and come towards the camera. No. Yeah, I don't want to drop it, bro. Check out this ash, bro.
Hot dog.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this cigar,
50-cent pieces.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, what's your impression, Ted?
Man, I'm loving this cigar right now. Real talk. Yeah. I'm gonna get some of these. Yeah. I'm gonna get some of these. Definitely a buy for me. I got the pepper in the beginning, and then it smoothed out. I get the cocoa and the espresso now. I'm halfway through, as you can see. We're gonna see how long this is gonna stack up for us.
Yeah, let's pass it to Dimps, who's outside by my truck.
So they handed it to me for the best opinion of the evening. This is an amazing cigar, just based on the flow, the draw, the flow from the draw. I am catching some of those cocoa notes now. I did not catch it earlier, but the white pepper was really light to me initially. But I'm loving how it smokes, and the ash on it, as Ted just showed you, is just amazing. I think I haven't seen a cigar like this with the ash this long for so long. Even after I dropped the first one, the second one is still hanging out. So kudos to your production team.
Aaron?
So I'll just second what everybody else said. Outside of that ash, I had it, but now I'm going to need the vacuum because...
Yeah, you dropped it all over the Cigarage. I got it. Don't worry about it.
But I love the transition. And what I'll say is, whatever's going on with that triple cap, I love what you did there because I used a straight cut, and sometimes you get, it starts peeling away. But with this one, everything stayed intact.
Or you might go a little too deep on the cut, and
it
starts to
So I thought that was kind of special about this cigar that I haven't seen in a lot of other cigars.
There you go. Nice. Right hand.
Yeah, when I first started smoking it, I didn't get any pepper. It was more smooth, but I am transitioning to a little pepper and a little cocoa.
Okay. Pete.
Just echoing what everybody else is saying. The transition, this cigar is developing really positively as I smoke it down. I'm a little bit more than halfway. Just really excellent, really, really pleasurable, just an enjoyable cigar to smoke, and very relaxing. I got that too. Like I'm smoking it slowly because I want to get the sweet notes that are developing.
Okay, Pete, you said slowly, bro. You and I are at the same spot, bro.
That's slow for us.
That's slow for us, bro.
So before Todd jumps in, I want to ask this question to Pete or anybody else. Have anybody done a retro hell? And if so, how was that retro? Good? Good?
Yeah, buddy. Okay.
Yeah, so I haven't seen anybody have to relight this. So that's a nut. So it's a great even burn all the way around. Great construction. The draw's good. I didn't get the pepper at the very beginning, but I did halfway through, and now I understand about that whole 4th of July explosion in my mouth.
Easy there, buddy. That's the after show.
Say that for the after show.
But I'm getting a lot of
explosions.
I'm getting a lot of the pepper now, but it's a very great smooth cigar.
All right.
Nice. I agree.
What's your take, brother?
Okay, I'm a cigar snob. Now, everybody knows if I don't like a cigar, I'm just going to put it down
Yes.
and just leave it and light up something else. This cigar is really good. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the profile, the flavors, the smoke, the consistency of it. It's just a good cigar, and I look to add this to my wheelhouse.
There you go.
Yes.
All right.
How about you, Will?
Bro, can I just say, Carlos, thank you so much for sending us this cigar. Not the other two, but this cigar. Because this, I think, hits in everybody's wheelhouse in the Cigarage. I mean, you've heard the comments. You've heard their reviews. Bro. Yo. And I don't think we got anybody online that's got it, right? So we're gonna keep them off for a little bit. But yeah. I'm telling you, it's an amazing smoke. Like, just like everybody said, bro, the draw.
Yeah, it's very humbling, like no matter how many times I hear it, it's very humbling. And that's what I told you at the interview in the PCA. That's what drives me, right? That's what drives me every day as a blender. When I come up with something, you come up with something in your mind and you actually put it and it comes out to fruition. That's what gets me all the time.
Yeah, and like I had said, and I think it was in our interview, it's when you have that passion and you don't want people to blow smoke up your ass, no pun intended, but it's that you want a real review. You don't want somebody to say, "Oh, that's a great cigar," and then later on they're tossing it and saying, "Man, this was shit." You know what I mean? Because I know you as a master blender would want to know, if my cigar isn't good, let me know what's wrong with it. And I think we discussed it. Like, if we say we made a change, right? Where you listen to 80% of your people and they said, this cigar is great. Well, you're not going to change shit, because then you might gain 10%, but you're going to lose on that 80.
Correct.
You don't want to drop from 80, bro. And I'm telling you, as soon as I did a dry draw, I was like, oh, yeah. This isn't one where you're going to bust like a vessel in your brain. You're not popping veins just because you want to enjoy the cigar. You don't have to do a draw tool to it. It is perfect the way it is. And I'm going to tell you right now, thank you again for sending this cigar.
Yeah.
Like, for real, like, it is very enjoyable. And I think Chris and Pete said it best. It's relaxing.
All right, so my turn.
Okay.
Here's my ash. I started off a little later than everybody else.
You think?
For me, this cigar was a tone setter. It set the tone for me. I know Chris said it made him relax. Yeah, I mean, he felt, man, that chair swallows him right
Well,
now.
hold on.
Go ahead.
But 5-pack said that couch is dangerous,
Yeah,
Chris.
that couch is dangerous.
The only thing more dangerous is marshmallow,
So-
and that's the seat. Kevin
So
is in.
just to kind of reiterate, the construction is great. I love the fact that you used the was it the San Andreas for the wrapper.
Oh my God!
And here you go. This is bonus points for you, Carlos. Nicaraguan.
He tried. I told you he's going to try. He can't say Nicaragua, but he can say Nicaraguan.
Nicaraguan.
Hey, whatever he wants to say.
Yeah. So from like Will was saying, from the draw, the draw was easy, smooth, almost a little airy.
Yeah.
So you didn't have to strain on the retro was phenomenal. I got a little bit of the pepper off there, and it kind of, for me, it quickly transitioned because for the most part, 90% of the time I do smoke full body Maduro cigars. So this went right into the wheelhouse. Now, the stacking dimes and the construction was off the chain. This was, and everybody here in the Cigarage, I'm gonna put it to you like this: this cigar is good, real good. I'm gonna ask a question to the people in the Cigarage, and they'll tell you what the answer is. What is my favorite cigar I smoke?
Bella Artes.
Bella Artes. Well,
Somebody said Gurkha.
Whitehead said the last one, but this cigar stacks for me head to head with this, and I can see myself putting this into a everyday rotation cigar because you hit it right off the bat. I could have it in the morning. Yeah, I know.
I mean, Ted's still going with the ash, bro. What? Oh my God!
Ted almost got 2/3 of a cigar,
No.
nothing but ash.
Yeah, on my Instagram, I got it to right about the cap, close to the cap with the ashes.
No kidding, bro.
Yeah.
Dope, and that's a sure sign of how great that cigar is constructed. Now, I got a quick question. Well, I'm gonna read one of the comments that is out here. I don't know if you saw it. Out of the 3 offerings, if someone could only grab one, which would you recommend, or is your go-to?
Sombra.
Yeah, no, I mean,
not you, bro.
That's the hardest part for me because, of course, the Sombra is something like you said earlier. It kind of hits just about everybody's palate, right? And it was my first blend. It was my first baby. So, and then when you asked me earlier how I came up with the name, this blend. Well, I made a Lancero version of that Sombra.
Bro. Let's rerun this with a Lancero. I'm a Lancero fiend, son.
Yeah. So this Lancero, I just came up with it last week. I made a limited run of 1,000, right, just to see how it goes. I'm here. By the way, I'm at the Smoky Justice Lounge. They opened up. That's why I sponsored the room. So they made a San Jorge room. So I'm using my big.
By the way,
face.
Is that your pops back there?
No, that's a funny story. These guys used, I think, AI generation to just make it fit on the thing. So it made him look old as shit. This is my cousin. He's older, but he's my older cousin. His dad actually was a manager at Patagas for many years and a blender too. So he's a wealth of knowledge of cigars. So he joined me to Nicaragua. So that backfield here, it's my back of the factory where we make our cigars. But I made a limited run of the Lanceros, and here at the Smoky Justice, they had the grand opening this weekend. They went through 200 of them in the whole weekend. People were just going for the Lancero, and I was like pretty impressed. Now, this is what I smoke in the morning with coffee is a Lancero.
Bro,
let
me know how much a box is. Hook it up, bro. I'll buy one. I listen. I'm a Lancero fiend, bro. You have no idea. And even Douglas just said, if you do the Lancero, he's in.
Yeah, well, the Lancero too, because you're going to get more of that San Andreas pop or the flavor.
Oh yeah,
it's more concentrated.
It's more concentrated, great draw, because you need to really, really good. I've been rolling since I was 14. So that's why I make sure when I make my blends, I go to Nicaragua and I bunch and roll the way I want it to roll, and I let the nice professionals, right? the ones who I trust, make it nicer. And I have a guy who's amazing to do lanceros, because you have to be careful with the lanceros to make sure the draw is always consistent and it's filled properly and not empty. But this blend was actually made at 3:55 in the morning in my dream. I'm not kidding, because for 5 years, it took me 5 years to find where I wanted to make a cigar. I went to Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Dominican Republic, Brazil. I even went to Panama and Honduras. And a lot of the factories want you to white label, right? They send you all these blends and they say, these are proven blends. And I go, I don't care if they're proven blends. I want my blend. And they try to charge you more money. And I get it, because if they don't have a certain leaf I want, they can't buy just a few. So they try to talk you out of it, religiously try to talk you out of it. So I finally found a place that I invested money into. Instead of buying a factory, I invested into the draw machines. I invested into equipment. So I have 100% access to whatever I want to fucking do at that place.
Nice.
So it's fantastic. And the guys have over 15 years of just rolling for Oliva and all those guys down there. So the expertise was phenomenal itself. But then, so my dream was a dream that I was arguing with a factory, yelling exactly the way I want, because they don't want to do it. So I woke up at 3:55 in the morning and I wrote notes of that blend. That morning I sent it in an email, and I flew 3 days later, and that's what we came up with the Sombra. And then the Sombra, the name of the Sombra is because my mom is still alive and she smokes cigars still, and she has bad vision and dementia. And she kept saying, mijo, ¿dónde tus cigarros? Where's your cigars? I go, it's right there. But she couldn't see because it was in the shade. And I go, Mom, it's Sombra. It's in the shade. And then I just named it Sombra.
Wow, dude. Come on. You all about the story behind the name. That right there hits home. I love that.
So normally I'll normally pick the Sombra, but my Ligado, it's really funny because the Ligado, some people's becoming their favorite now. The Habano Oscuro that I have. Also, it's a great cigar. And the Connecticut is some people's favorite, which I was not a Connecticut fan. So I made a Connecticut that people would love, that I love. So like Ralphie, the owner of the Smoky Justice, smokes one. He's not a Connecticut guy at all, but he smokes it every morning with coffee now. So, but I'll pick the Sombra as usually my go-to to introduce my line to people.
Great show.
Yeah,
now,
dude.
We got a question from Darren.
Okay, hold on. Let me put the mic on.
We got to turn the mic on.
Go ahead.
All right, you good.
Hey Carlos, this is I guess Daryl, but they call me Dimples.
Dimples by the truck.
I happen to be an accountant, and you said you made about 1,000. From my count, you only have 985. So we'll pick those up in the mailbox pretty soon. Those Lanceros.
I just saw Dougie clap. He's like, I'm all in, bro.
Yeah.
I literally, after this weekend, I actually put a big ass order just because I knew it's flying too quick. And then all the lounges that I'm since PCA, I'm in about 20 lounges nationwide.
Okay.
And that's when I released my things, actually. So that was when it was 2.5 months ago or whatever it was. So then all the lounges are getting the Lanceros, and they're kind of going pretty quick. So then I kind of underestimated the Lanceto version of it.
Yeah, bro. So 2 things, right? Number 1, we're a private lounge. Number 2, question for you on the Lanceros. Is it harder for you to make the Lanceros than your Toros, Gordos, whatever you put out? Is a Lancero harder to make?
It's not harder to make if you have the right crew. It's just that we have to make sure that it's always going to be the anytime you change a Vitola, you want to make sure it's true to the blend. And you don't because everybody talks about the wrapper, 70% of the flavor, which is a myth, right? When you come to the Lancero, it becomes almost truer because of the lack of the filler product inside.
Correct.
So we wanted to make sure that because some like the San Andreas is going to be the nice espresso cocoa, but I wanted to make sure I still have a little backbone to it. And then the Lancero actually comes a little more peppery, just a little more peppery than the Toro itself. So it could be tougher because you have to be more consistent with the draws.
Right. And I think on the Lancero, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I think with the Lanceros, the reason why I love them so much, whether they like the Liga Privada line, they make an L40. Now, you do the T52, you do the 9, you do a Faro, whatever. But you put out a Lancero, it gives you that true flavor. You get more punch in a Lancero. This is why I love Lanceros.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Also, for a lot of people, because I'm in Texas, right? So then I ride horses too, even though I'm Cuban. My wife is a old rodeo girl, country girl. And growing up, Lanceros, actually cowboys use Lanceros because it's easy to work on the horse because you don't have, if you have a big ass gauge in your mouth drooling, you can't work that way. But the Lancero, you can hold it in your mouth the whole time and work.
Yeah.
You can work on your car. You can do whatever you want to do with it.
We got a question from Douglas that says, "What vitolas do you offer?"
Right now, I kept it very simple because one of the things when I'm a newer brand, and mine are all this is the newest vitola as my Lancero, right? Everything is just 54x6 toros, and the reason why I did that was try to stay consistent with the 3 blends. My 3 blends are 3 different blends, 3 different wrappers, the same vitolas, because I don't want to be offering 35 faces, 25 vitolas. And lounges, the people are so confused. I'm trying to, like you said, set the tone. I want to set the tone of everything is very consistent. What's working now, I can go subcategories, right? Like I want to do a nub of my Leal. And then I want to do a Robusto of Connecticut. And then I start, it's going to start sub breaking down. Then I can start changing the wrappers of that same blend.
Okay.
I can do though with a different wrapper, Cameroon or something. You can start playing with what works.
Yeah. But seriously though, we're gonna talk in a few about getting some of those Lanceros up in here because everybody's like raising their hand. Hold on, another question real quick. So you consider it a boutique brand. What is the production for you? What is the average production day? How many cigars are you producing per day?
Yeah, so like I said, mine, since I just started, my first production was about, I kept it small, like 3,000 of each blend. But then I took off a lot faster than I expected, right? Because even though I've been in the cigar industry, I was blending for other brands too, and there's some big brands that I helped out that people know. And I've been helping, so I've been in the cigar behind the scenes for a while, and I always saw that people made a lot of mistakes of overdoing things to make sure things are working. This is a marathon for me. So, but that first order, I already made over 40,000 cigars in 3 months. Yeah, so then I'm ramping it up because in the cigar industry, you have to be 6 months to a year ahead, right? And then I start noticing that I'm almost falling behind because I grew quick, and then everybody's reordering, right? And I want to make sure I have enough supply for all the lounges and people that are ordering. So then, plus I want it resting a little bit, right? You got to let it rest. Even though like that Sombra is 2 years aged leaves and they're double fermentation.
You took the question. You took my question. I was going to ask you the age on the leaves and your fermentation process.
Yeah, so my Legado is aged 4 years, and my Connecticut and my San Andreas is aged 2 years.
Gotcha.
So it's the whole cigar.
So I know we had another question from Aaron. He wanted to know, and you could let everybody here who's watching, where can outside of the brick and mortars, where can we find these cigars?
Well, I mean, like I have it online, but then I'm trying not to sell online as much anymore because since I'm growing, a lot of the lounges are not too happy about selling online, right?
Understood.
Yeah, because I'm all over San Antonio and just about every spawn in San Antonio, parts of Texas, New Jersey, Alabama, South Carolina. So I'm trying to spread not too fast. And I have about 4 places in Arizona to be coming up. I'm just trying to be very strategic. And in Philadelphia also, there's Legends Lounge out there. Larry Holmes, I think Larry Holmes Jr. owns that lounge in Philadelphia.
Is that Easton?
Easton, yeah. So on August 23rd, he's going to have an event and should shut down all of Easton. And I'll be the retailer of the day there. I'm the only boutique in that humidor. He has got all legacy in there.
Okay, so I know Reem and I are going to be heading up for a battleship event. I'll throw that on later on. And that's Jersey and Philly, from what I understand. Am I right, Reem? Yeah, Philly and Jersey. So Camden, yeah. So if there's a lounge that's carrying your cigars, guess what? I'm picking them up. And if they have Lanceros.
Yes, I'm thinking the Lanceros are going to be there, but it's going to be the end of August. I'm going to be there.
Oh, that's fine. I'm not going up there until October 3rd.
Oh yeah, he's going to carry them. Yeah,
there you go.
A box of 10 orders, 5 orders of every blend. So
nice.
Yeah. Yeah, so but you can get. I think right now online you can still order through my website, sanjorgecigars.com. You can order. People reach out on Instagram too. I have my distribution license and retailer, so I can do both.
We have another question from Bob.
And so, Carl,
Hold on, wait. Let me make sure that mic is on.
All right.
Yeah, you get to go.
So, quick question to be very direct. First of all, what is the price point for the Lanceros? That's number one. And two, how do we get a box immediately? And we'll pay for them. So how do we get that box immediately? So price point.
Hey, Carlos, you see what I'm saying? There's a
immediately?
lot of people here that are ready for the
So
Lancero.
can we go online and order a box right now?
Yeah, no, they're at $14 a piece for the Lanceros, and then but no, I can send the bundles. I just made bundles. I put them in the Sombra box, so they're same blend. So then I put them in the Sombra box. But I just made all bundles because, like I said, I was like, I won't make boxes for them yet. I'm gonna see how they do, and they fit right perfectly into the Sombra box, anyways.
Listen, when we order, we don't need the box.
We will buy.
You keep that box, bro.
Get the box to somebody else.
Can we purchase a bundle of 20 cigars right now?
Yeah, no, I can send that out tomorrow.
All right, let's do it.
Guess
Okay.
we'll be smoking on the weekend.
Let's do it. Okay.
Yeah. For real.
Yeah.
Anybody else have something to say about
any final notes? I know a lot of. I mean, Teddy's holding that cigar like a damn trophy. It's like it's the World Cup trophy with that ash he got.
Oh, the ash he got looked like the World Cup without dropping it. Hold on. He ain't got to bump into Bobby. Hold up a second.
He's not drinking yet.
And, bro, look at this.
Bring it down.
Bring it. There you go. Look at this, bro.
Yeah, you got to take a picture for me and send it to me.
Oh, about to. No, hold on. I'm going to do this right now.
Get away from the fan.
Yeah, right?
Hey, while you're doing that, my only constructive criticism on this. All right, you guys ready?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
My watch keeps hitting me up with my heart rate is just racing. So maybe that's a personal problem.
Yeah, that sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah, so the Sombra is a medium plus, but it smokes like a medium, so it's very deceiving for people.
It is very deceiving, but I got to tell you, it is, once you hit that halfway point, at least for me, it became so smooth, and the retro is still on point. Like, man, bro, I don't know how you're smoking it with all that ash, bro.
Yeah, so a lot of the transition comes actually the way you bunch it, right? So if you see the leaves, you know, the points of the leaves, a lot of people, if you see people roll, they do the tubes or the accordions, and they start ripping pieces and putting in to fill in the bunching. But if you flip inward the tips are going to be the most peppery, strongest parts, but sometimes you don't want it to be right at the foot because then it starts too strong. Right. So you invert it in. So when they light it up, you get some of the pepper, but then it starts transitioning through. And that's how, and the stems, you play with the stems inside there to get the transitions.
And I'm loving the transitions on this cigar.
Oh, yeah.
For real. Whitehan got a question. Go ahead.
You said South Carolina. Where in South Carolina?
Oh man, I gotta look at I gotta look at the city because it's on my website. You say where to buy. I haven't updated all of them, but it's on there. But like I said, if anyone likes my cigars and what's been working out for me, people go to your local lounge and just kind of suggest it, and then usually I can reach out to them.
Okay.
And one of the things is because I like personally going to the lounges myself before, I'll send samples, but every single place I've been by first got there myself. So I can meet the lounge owners, take a look at the lounge, and make sure it's a good fit for everybody and enjoy everything. So,
Carlos, I'm gonna hit you up with another lounge. Chris already smiling; he knows where I'm gonna go with that. But Tony, I had a question. Any places in New York yet?
No, not yet. I've been, to be honest, in my Instagram, that's one of the largest followings I have is New York, California, and they've been reaching out a lot. So that's a place too that I need to get into the market. I've just been concentrating in Texas, and it's easier to, cheaper for me to get around in Texas.
Yeah, no joke. But we do have a spot at Polo Lounge in New York. I know Tony loves that spot, and I love your fit today, Tony. It kind of reminds me of PCA. I'll take you off mute. Go ahead.
Hey, I had to represent, man.
There you go.
I can't be wearing the hoodies all the time. But yeah, yeah, you get it to be an easy $20 stick, but that's okay. I'll pay it. Right, what these guys are saying.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Yeah, that's the difference between the New York market, right? Yeah, you say it's a $14 stick. New York is going to be like $24, $30 for that stick.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of places. There's a couple places, lounges that do a lot higher than it's just how do you say, the experience of the location you go to. There's a place in New Braunfels, Texas. They probably sell for $19, $24. Reason why, it's a nice 3-story, beautiful place. The drinks are expensive, so everything there is for the experience. I always joke around and say that you can get bottled water in the grocery store for 50 cents or a little cheap. You go to the gas station's $1.50. You go to a baseball game, that same water is $7. Nothing changed, but the experience that you're doing it with.
Yeah, you're correct. You're correct.
So
100%.
So Dougie just gave me a nugget of information. That place in South Carolina is in Blythewood.
Yeah, Blythewood.
And that's right before you get to Columbia. My niece lives there. So next time I go down, visit my niece down in Blythewood.
Well, hold on.
Yep.
Bobby's going to be going to South Carolina on
but what part?
Columbia.
Okay, so
he's going to be picking up some shit for us.
He drives through Blythewood before he gets to Columbia.
Oh, we gotta
make the phone call before. Make sure he didn't run out so I can send him more.
Okay. What's not going to be available till August?
The Lancero's not going to be available till August, right? You said?
No, they're available. I got, like I said, right now out of the 1,000, I probably have like about 600 left. But I already have 6,000 already being made. I'm going to rest it for a little bit, but I still have.
Sold.
Yeah, they went a lot quicker than expected. Like I said, that was something. I was looking at the analytics because I was a big Lancero fan, and so I was looking at analytics, and that was one of the fastest growing vitolas again. And I don't know if it's because, not to say about for guys, but a lot of the women love smoking Lanceros too.
Nisi,
I think that's the population that's growing.
It kind of reminds me of the old. Y'all remember the Moors cigarettes? Yeah, the 120s.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, the ladies used to smoke the Moors.
Who's got a question? Hold on. Let me put him on the mic. Go ahead.
So Carlos, I see you got a lot of activity going on. Did you establish all these relationships through the PCA this past year?
No, I mean, I think I had like 7 locations through. I was pretty blessed on PCA for a new brand that no one has ever heard before. That 6 locations picked up. Like, I'm not kidding. That Blythewood was the guy in the interview that morning he was walking around lost, and I said, "Hey, you look lost." He goes, "Yeah." I go, "No, you're not. You're in the right place, right?"
Yeah, exactly.
And then he reached for the Connecticut because it was early morning, and I'm the one that I gave him the San Andreas, and he bought 2 boxes and he took it with him and he ordered more. Afterwards. So, but usually it was right after because the word was getting around for like people like you have great people in our cigar industry in the community that will tell their local lounge, "Hey, you guys check this out." And I get DM'd through my Instagram, "Hey, someone said for me to try your cigars, you can send me some samples." And if I can make it, I said, better yet, I'll fly there, pay out of my pocket to fly, hand deliver and smoke with the owner, or I can send samples too if I can. But I always try to be there. I think that's the best thing because at the end of the day, the passion in the cigar is what I want people to feel.
Yeah,
I make a lot of cigars still for other brands and house sticks for lounges, and a lot of people give me their ChatGPT blends, and that's not passion behind it, right? It's a AI that's just generating flavor notes, and I think I can taste the difference from a cigar that you can tell that it was blood, sweat, and tears. Passion behind it compared to a cigar that is just put together.
Yeah, and you know what? I think Chris beat me to this because I took out my number, but bro, do you have anything left on that cigar, bro? That shows you true love on the cigar. Now, Douglas said, I think the reason Lanceros go quick is those that love them buy them when they see them, and not many brands offer them. The scarcity drives the sell-through. Now, to piggyback off of that, the crazy thing is what I learned that North Carolina does not really carry a lot of Lanceros. Oh, how you doing, girl? Okay. Sorry, we had to shout out this little girl that's hanging next to Cuz. What's up? Uh-huh. But yeah, to go back to the Lanceros, the crazy thing is for me, there's a lot of Lancero lovers, but the fact that we have to go to South Carolina or order them online seems mind blowing because you have this many Lancero lovers and they're not readily available.
Well, that's normally how a trend starts. You know, the word of mouth, more grassroots before it actually comes into mainstream.
Yeah,
So,
and I know a lot of brands. There's some brands I know that come out with them. The problem is, I think the consistency in the product, and I think that's why some places, some lounges. I've been to a couple lounges that I talked about themselves. They love them, but they said they had issues with other brands that their customers were complaining about the draws or something, so they kind of don't order them too much.
Right. Well, here's the thing. Not all Lanceros are made the same. Not all carry that passion and love. Now, I know Nisi was having a Trinidad. I don't know if you did the other Lancero I gave you from La Aurora, right? She about to. I know I love the L40. There's been a bunch of Lanceros that I love. The Oliva V in a Lancero, and Carlos, I know you stray away from just your own brand, which I love that about you because you don't know what you're missing. And I know Bobby, who was here earlier, he went outside, I think, to take a leak. I don't know what he's doing, but he, we turned him on to other cigars, being part of the Cigarage community, where he was all Liga, right? All of a sudden, he's trying all these different cigars. He's like, damn, I got to get some of that. And it opened it up. Likewise with Kev, because Kevin was smoking what Bobby had, basically, right? And then all of a sudden, oh, try this, try that. Dude, and I'm telling you, when you try a Lancero, it gives you the purest form of what you're producing. Go ahead.
Yep. Well, and that's why I kind of came up with a Sombra one first, because, like I said, it was mostly everybody's wheelhouse to a point, and I figured that would be probably the best stick to do. Plus, I love a San Andreas, and I thought that would be the best stick of my three to make the Lancero version of it.
Okay, so we got a comment over here with Douglas. Perception of price per size definitely has influence. Most think a Lancero for the price versus Toro Gordo is less for the price. And of course, Todd had said, "Is Kel wearing Daisy Dukes?" Thank God the camera doesn't go lower than where we at. Oh, don't stand up, bro. No. We don't want to see your nuggets, bro. After show.
That's one of the things as a brand owner coming up with even a Robusto, right? The thing about Robustos and Lanceros, it's like going to Costco, right? I buy more a 54x6, you get more bang for your buck, and it actually is better for me for price point because the product compared to a Lancero, I have to pay more technically for less, and then it's 25 cents cheaper for me only, right? But then the price point, and then after shipping, customs, so that's why sometimes the prices are a little higher compared to the Toro. But then also for it's a specialty, so some people charge a lot more due to you don't see them too much, like someone said earlier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that was my point. You don't see them that often. And when you do, like I said, we got to travel to South Carolina to see them. Kevy Kev, you got something to say? Go ahead.
Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't get to smoke the cigar.
You gave it away.
I gave it away.
I gave you one.
But I'm telling you right now, I'm headed to Blythewood, South Carolina right after this show.
Oh, there you go, Kev.
If for some reason they sold out already, let me know and I'll send you some.
Well, I got his QR up. You can always scan the QR, but I can. It's at San Jorge Cigars.
Yes.
On Instagram. Am I right?
Yep, you're correct. I kept it all simple. Then sanjosecigars.com and at San Jorge Cigars at.
You know what? Since they asking, watch this.
Look at that, fancy.
Everybody back in. Yeah, he is pretty.
No, I was just thinking, like, Will's got a cigar lounge here. Like, if we pooled together some money, could we just have a bunch of stuff shipped here?
Yeah, just ship it here, bro.
Yep. We'll pass the hat.
I mean, just a thought. If
It's a good
Bitcoin
thought.
in, and we could just buy the whole production.
Yeah.
Now, Carlos, are you what you doing on September the 26th?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
I gotta look at my calendar. Usually, my wife keeps the calendar on because I have horrible ADHD. So my wife keeps the calendar because I have a lot of color lights and stuff. But you gotta let me know what's going on, and I can do something.
Yeah, I'm putting it up on the screen right now, bro.
It's our 4th annual meet and greet.
Nice.
Over at Independence Harley Davidson.
Yeah, and if you scan the QR code, you'll see what we're doing.
We do a Cigars for Warriors ride. Last year, how many cigars we raised?
A little over 600.
A little over 600 cigars we raised and gave to the Cigars for Warriors.
Yeah, and this year we're shooting for 1,000.
Yeah, and I'm a big motorcycle guy. I don't know if I don't think I told you my history though. Actually, I have a YouTube channel though. I had a group to 15,000 subscribers in a year, but I stopped posting on it. I was in a 1% club for a while. So I've been riding for 24 years, and I'm part of LAMA now, Latin American Motorcycle Association.
Oh yeah. I've heard of them.
Oh, so here we go. Go ahead. You're gonna take over this show right now. I know. No, because you're gonna ask what he rides.
Of course. What you ride, Carlos? Vespa.
A scooter.
Well, no, I have a Road Light Limited 2020. I got the Jackpot 2-in-1. I got a Woods Cami. It's tuned. And I got a nice speaker upgrade.
Okay. All right.
Speaking of speaker upgrade.
Hey, well, Dirty Bike just redid his bike. He put a 124 big bore kit in yours, Dirty Bike. Hold on, we're gonna turn them on.
You know what? We're gonna turn everybody on in case anybody wants to say something. There we go.
Yeah, Dirty Bike just redid with SNS, right?
Yeah, I put an SNS 124 and a Baker 7-speed and a Dark Horse compensator in it.
Nice.
And we got White ain't got a custom bike. He got one of those bikes that you be seeing on the magazines and whatnot.
$1,000. The one that you don't ride, or you ride?
Oh, I ride. I got a 2020 Road Glide.
Hence his name with handlebars and cigars.
And I got a nice sound system in mine too, there, Carlos.
Oh, it's nice.
It's all right.
Oh, Jason goes, it's all right.
Per hour. That's what I needed. I needed to hear music because after 80 miles per hour, I can't hear shit.
Yes.
So then, I needed a system.
I got 2 10s in the saddlebags, and I got 4 6x5s pushing about not much, 1,600 watts.
Douglas says featuring.
Featuring.
You know you can take yourself up, you bro.
And I put with a DSP in there just to kind of tune that sound out for me.
And who helped you with that DSP?
I don't know who was that. Was that White Hand? No. It was Will.
And a red light. You ain't talking about your red light.
No, my check engine light. They busted.
Oh, fuck your check engine light. The night during the day, you're all rolling through the neighborhood, and all of a sudden I see all you stop up the block. I'm like, what are these guys doing? So I go up there, and I was like, "Yo, good?" And Kel was like, "Bro, my
Shit won't start.
it won't start."
What the hell's going on?
I was like, "Have you checked the gas?" "Yeah, my gas is good. It said I got half a tank."
Quarter of a tank or whatever.
His shit was empty.
My shit.
His gauge was fucked. I was like, "So what do? I come back to my crib. I just walk down the block, get in my truck. We tie it to my truck. Jason, aka YN, sat on it, rolled real slow, another block, just to get it back to Kel. And then negotiate that hill, because you don't have long legs like he do. But how long after that did you figure out you had no gas?
I don't know, maybe about an hour later.
Bro, it was one of the funniest shits I've ever experienced myself. I was like, yeah, buddy.
So Carlos, Dirty Biker is in Michigan, and he's riding his bike down for the meet and greet.
Nice.
Yeah, he's a ground pounder. He put some miles on that bad boy.
Yeah, no, our group on with Llama, man, it's a morning touring group. The girl, I think she did 65,000 miles this year. She won like for the women for mileage. Now they ride, like they did international now in El Salvador. They went from all the way to the U.S. through San Antonio, through Mexico, Honduras to El Salvador. My thing is just fine, right? I will ride about. I'll go to other states. Just my time with all this stuff. I travel so much, it's hard for me to get riding longer.
Yeah.
Because I got my commercial pilot's license, so I cheat and I fly a little plane around.
Ah! I hear that. Well, look, I don't want to take no more of the conversation with the motorcycle and stuff.
Bro, you good. We only at 9:14. You know we usually run over 9 o'clock.
I'll turn it back to Lancero Will.
Lancero Will. Bro, but no joke. I think everybody here is in agreement of getting a box or two or let's skip the box. Let's do bundles. You let me know what we got to do to get just the bundles.
Let's do a pallet. There you go. Beat around the bush.
Yeah, let's just get a pallet.
Let's get a forklift up here through the driveway.
And you know what? We will send them out from here. Am I right? Bro, I cannot wait to experience your Lancero.
Yeah, I know it's great. And one of the things I appreciate all the questions. There's not a question I want to answer because I'm so involved in everything I do that usually I can answer every fucking question because I'm all part of everything. I source the leaves myself. Every quarter I go to Nicaragua and I source the leaves. Right before we even start blending, I kind of fly down there like I'm going to go next month because we're going to mess around with more blends and more vitolas. And I roll myself with the guys and we start messing with it. Before they go in production, I'm always there. I try to be. Then before packaging, I'm there to make sure everything is packaged correctly. You'd be surprised. There was a brand owner not long ago that was here for the opening, and his bundles, he said there were 25, and he was selling these bundles, and there was 30 in there, and he was giving away 5 for free in there without knowing. So production, no matter how good things work, there's always this is all handmade stuff. It's human. There's going to be mistakes. Not only that, but one of the things I talk about, especially in the cigar industry, I was going to do vintages, right? Because and I didn't. It's just like wine, right? All the leaves, all the wines, all the vineyards. It's all about the weather, the climate, the soil, and it changes. So when I make my cigar, there's Condega, Esteli Jalapa, but let's say a 2023 Condega is going to be more cocoa, espresso, earthy, but 26 has cinnamon and spice to it. But I have to use it in my blend, right? So it's trying to stay consistent to what we can do. And it's going to change over time, possibly due to the leaves and the weather and the climate, humidity. So it's one of the things I get involved with, saying I think cigars should have vintages because they'll change. You guys as consumers want it to be exactly the same from now on. And then my job is to try to keep it that way. And that's the fun challenge. But then at the same time, I have to remember that.
Yeah, I totally get it. You good? What happened?
Oh, okay. What top 5 dead or alive?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You completely forgot that.
Yeah, because he said he smoked other cigars. So.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, man. You know, Carlos, I gotta tell you, there's times we forgot to do this, and you know what? I know this show is one of those where I try to keep it consistent, but because our producer isn't here, I may have had 3 strikes. I'm not out. It's my garage. But I get 4? Okay. Thank God. Kel, you on your first strike because you forgot to ask this to Carlos. Here we go.
Oh, you want me to ask?
Please?
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, this is your thing, son.
All right. So we normally ask everybody we have on the show, especially if they do smoke other cigars.
And you know we're gonna hit up Chris
Yes, we're
and
gonna hit
Nisi,
that.
right?
Yeah, So the question to you, Carlos, is this: what's your top 5 dead or alive cigars?
Mine. Okay. No.
I know we put you on the spot.
Oh, he's
no,
starting.
no, I'm a big fan of Padron's 1964, like box press, like almost unsettled version. The Oliva Series V's, obviously they have different. The Trinidad 2016 Cuban Trinidad is one of my favorite ones. And then those are like my go-tos. Other than, and then I mean, there's some other boutiques I like. Banff, there's some good cigars from there itself. So I try so many cigars. Like at the event the other day, people thought I was smoking a cigar. I was smoking the other. There was another brand owner here, and I was trying to support him. And I was smoking. He had like 30 faces, so I was trying to smoke all his faces.
Oh Jesus, bro!
Yeah, no, and that's why it gets confusing for people because then I was trying to help him sell a little bit because people were buying my cigars, and then I was like pointing people toward him, trying to support. Because at the end of the day, for me, this is a passion. It's not about making money. I get it. We have to pay bills. For the next 10 years, I'll probably be broke with the cigars because the more I grow, the more I have to put the money back into the next production to triple the amount.
Exactly.
Right? And then it keeps getting more and more. And then I want to keep evolving. So I'm always going to be behind. So for me, it's a marathon. And I think everybody needs to support the group. And there's sometimes people that, they might be, not say dicks about shit, but they are. And they try to keep a secret or something. I'm pretty open about anything and everything. And I try to help people, even starting brands. Everybody wants to start a brand or start a lounge, and it's hard. It's not easy to have something that is, that is one, good, and two, to push that with a passion rather than a business. So it's a fine line between both. But those are like the cigars I always go to, like my Olivas and my Padrones itself. And my father, Le Jus, it's a decent one for me. So, yeah. So for that question, there's a lot of smokes on it.
Okay.
No, but this is what we love is because we kind of put you on the spot to pick 5, and it's not easy for everybody. I know when they ask me, Will, what's your top 5? It changes year by year. Now it's like every 6 months because of how many, because there's so many sticks that have been coming out boutique wise, bro. Well, and of course you gotta remember this: your palate changes over time.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I was smoking 30 years ago, I ain't smoking now.
You're smoking White House. Yeah, I don't expect you to smoke.
So that's why I tell people you're always going to have one. Like if someone says, like they love my Sombra, cool. But I mean, it's just including in their wheelhouse, like someone said, right in the rotation. No matter what, it's going to be my go-to throughout the day, maybe or weekend. But I'm going to try other things. That's the great part about cigars.
Yeah, and it is a great thing to hear you say you support others because I think that speaks volumes to who you are. Because I know
It
when
falls back onto his passion.
well, it falls back to passion, but also think about this: when AJ's farm burnt down, there were a lot of people that supported him to bring his shit back up, supplying him whatever he needed. It wasn't just like, oh, we're good to go. AJ's out. No, it wasn't like that. So in the cigar industry,
He was a real one.
It's a very.
But that's just it. Yeah.
You never know who one day you may need a help for somebody. There's other brands that reached out to me about my box company because they had an issue with their box. Who I use for bands, and I try to help them out with that. Customs, how to get it through customs through me or something.
Right.
So, and I have mentors in the industry also that helped me out throughout the years that pushed me to do my brand because I used to help them with their blends. And they kept telling me, do your own thing already. And I still reach out to some of the guys just to make sure I'm not being crazy about something. And everybody has a mentor. There's always friends in the industry. You're always going to run into, you got to be careful in the industry too. People will fuck you. Right.
Oh, yeah. I've heard that. Now, mind you, when we were at PCA, it was my first introduction to meeting a ton of people. And you included, obviously, and that's why I had to reach out to you. I'm like, bro, I remember I left my sunglasses at your booth, and you
Yeah.
sent them back to me. I was like, dude, these aren't just sunglasses; these are prescription sunglasses. It was like, yeah, I need you to see while you drive, Will. I'm like, yeah, appreciate that, but it's meeting all those people, and you see who's in it for themselves and in it because it's a passion. And talking to you, I knew right away it was a passion. The story behind your brand, passion. You talk to some of these other guys, yeah, I took over my dad's company, or yeah, I moved on and I'm starting to produce my own stuff. I don't give a shit what everybody else does. It's that it's like a 50-50 split. You know what I mean? And that's kind of who we met down in PCA is you get that 50-50 split. But the real ones, Carlos, I got to say, you're a real one, bro. And I appreciate you. I appreciate the cigars you put out.
And the thing too,
And I know Chris killed his. Bro, I'm almost there. I don't want it to end, bro.
Yeah.
But go ahead. What were you going to say?
so the thing too, and I find you to be in a unique spot, Carlos, because going to the passion part. This is just my point of view in my thought process. I get a lot of the passion from the people that we interview from some of the OGs, the old heads. Okay, you're not necessarily an old head, but you do have OG mentality.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So,
No, yeah.
so some of the young guns that come out, to me, I get more of a profit versus a passion.
Right. No, I get it all the time because I do have people reach out to me for, let's say, making their cigars, and they're trying to get the cheapest cigar so they can make the most margins. And but then I'm like, well, I can get you those bundles, but that's not what I want to push for you guys, right? I mean, if you want to pay to play, you got to do it correctly.
Yeah.
And I want to put my name on something that because I like same thing down in Park, Texas. Cigar Society is amazing lounge. He put good money into his cigar lounge house sticks. They're fucking phenomenal. I made for him. Which sucks when I make blends for other people. I try to make proprietary blends, which in my head I'm like, oh man, that would have been a good one for me, right?
Right.
I have to be careful about doing that. But at the end of the day, I just want to see people succeed, and that's their hard-earned money that they're putting in. There's factories that'll send you 100 samples of the best cigars you're going to have, and then when you order 3,000, 10,000, 6,000, they do a bait and switch on the leaves, right? So you have to be careful of who you deal with and who takes advantage of it. It's because I guess the nostalgia for me growing up in the factories. I just relate plain Domino's, rum and Coke, cigars, family and friends. As that's what I see in the nostalgia of it, and how my mom's 87, my dad passed away 14 years ago. She's still alive, and I kept telling myself I want to do something to remember her in a way, and all this is for me to keep her history alive, and my uncle's history, and people that before us, right?
Right.
Everybody thinks about Cuba, but like in Puerto Rico was more advanced than Cuba was making cigars, and I'm Cuban, but a lot of people don't know that. Puerto Rico was the mecca of cigars before Cuba. And then the sugar canes came in the U.S., and then Puerto Rico leveled off all their tobacco and made sugar cane. Then Cuba took over. So I'm a historian of cigars because I try to learn from other people's mistakes and wisdom. And I try to pass it down because I'm almost 50 already. I know I look young, but
Damn you old. Damn you old.
He's about to pull a Chris Rock. Damn.
I thought you was younger than that when I made my little cigar. I don't know that. I would have.
Yeah, no, my daughter's 17. I let her smoke her first cigar with my ligado down in Nicaragua because for the kids they're vaping cigarettes, and I thought at least the cigar is more pure.
Correct.
Yes.
So I let her smoke cigars when some of her friends' parents kind of looked at me weird when she was smoking a cigar. But I started at 14 for God's sakes. My mom smokes cigars. She's 87 and still smoking. So
yeah, I mean, look at George Burns, 100 and something. Yeah, that's the one quote that I love when he was on Johnny Carson. Johnny Carson asked him, bro, you smoke what, 12, 14 cigars a day? And he's like, yeah. He goes, what does your doctor say? He goes, my doctor's dead.
Yeah, he smoked like 24 a day. That guy smoked like ridiculous. In
No,
Nicaragua, I'll smoke 12 to 14 a day when I'm in the factory, but usually here about 3 to 5 a day. You normally, but that's because you kind of feel forced to smoke that much when you're over there because you're blending. And then like let's say a factory invites you for lunch and it's like a winery. They hand you a cigar. It's disrespectful not to take it.
Right.
So then you got to keep smoking, and by the time you're done, and you're 14 sticks in, and then you got to start off the next morning again, all over again.
So my question to you is, how far do you get into that cigar before you get to the next cigar? Do you smoke it all the way, or are you halfway through before?
No, like mine, I try. That's why I try to triple cap. One, the Cuban style for me was always triple cap, and I like a nice construction that like right now I'm all the way to almost to the cap itself.
Bro.
So I try to enjoy the cigars as much as I can, especially if I like it. But if I'm hanging out with friends and they hand me, because I get handed out a lot of cigars from lounges that want me to test cigars from other brands. If they want me to test it, I'll smoke it through. But if I'm hanging out, I'm not going to waste my hour and a half to smoke a cigar. I put it down right away. If I'm having draw issues, I'm not going to waste my time just sitting there trying to enjoy a cigar when I'm not enjoying it.
So two comments, right? Well, one question, one comment. So my man Ted, who smoked this whole cigar based on just ash, loves this cigar. Tony 5-pack, CM Ecstasy, says, how do you feel after 15 sticks?
No, I mean, I got used to it, but it does take a big toll on you. Like someone said about the heart rate or so, and I was getting palpitations sometimes because when nicotine drops your sugar level,
right?
It dehydrates you. So if you're out and about, you're drinking nothing but rum and cokes and not hydrated, you will feel the effects.
Oh yeah,
especially if you're trying something. Because I have a cigar that I came out with, but I'm going to wait till PCA next year to release. It's going to be called the Valode. It's going to be very aromatic, same thing as this, but it's going to be a lot stronger than any of my cigars. So it's going to be one that'll give you the frog legs a little bit. But that one did put me on my butt a little bit, and especially after the 15th cigar. Then you got to start the next day smoking again. So it does put you. I'm used to it, but it does take a toll on you. So you have to be careful for something like that.
All right. So you said you're releasing a new cigar next year at PCA.
Yeah.
Kel and I want exclusive interview when you release that cigar.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
We would like to.
We would like to.
Yeah.
It's just a comment from our co-producer. He's in a producer's seat. My man, Reem. But the most cigars I've had in one day, now mind you, they weren't all Robustos or Toros. Some were shorters, was 7. Bro, I felt the effects. Hey, Ted laughing right now. Ted laughing in the background and clapping, bro. Because he was with me on that trip. Bro.
Yeah. Plus your palate gets destroyed sometimes too.
Oh,
So you have to...
it seriously does. I remember there was that night where we had 6. No, I think we were on number 5. We went to a steakhouse where they allowed you to have your cigar. And where was that? That was up in Maryland? DC. What? Shelly's back room in DC. And we all they had, the ashtray. We all put our cigars in, took a picture. Bro, that was my 6th cigar for the evening. My 7th was at some crazy lounge. It was something up in DC, whatever. But I'm telling you, the next morning I sounded like that interview. Hey Carlos, how you doing?
Now, Tony said 5 for him.
Yeah, 5 for him on a golf day last year. He was done.
Yeah, once I leave Nicaragua and I come back, like 4 to 5 is like nothing. Right after 14 or so, like 5.
Oh yeah, 4 or 5 ain't shit.
It's nothing. So that's why normally, if you like at the lounge here, this is my 5th one today, and I'll be here till probably at least they close at 10, but we're still here afterwards. and I'll probably smoke at least a couple more to 3 more, probably. But I mean, it sticks to you. Like when you smoke that much, I'm not kidding. I don't care how much I bathe and my beard. Like I can still get that scent of tobacco out of my body.
But bro, I don't know if you saw this chick making her rounds with the body soap, shampoos, and mouthwash. I bought the soap and I bought the shampoo. I'm telling you this right now. I'm gonna hit her back up because my wife hates the fact that when I come into the house, like I'll shower, don't get me wrong. And don't ask me about a Dominican disrobe. We'll talk about that after the show. But I'll go inside and I'll have that soap and that shampoo because the mouthwash wasn't available at the time to buy. She was at PCA. I'm gonna hit you up with that because I'm telling you right now,
I need that.
dope. That shampoo, like you add it to your shampoo. It's like an additive to your shampoo or conditioner. But that hand soap, bro, you know how you smell your hand after you had a cigar?
So this is what I like smoking right to that triple cap.
Bro, cheers. Chris,
And it still gives a little.
hold on. Chris went past this, bro. And he's shaking his head. He's like, yeah, I did. No, he went past this. That shit was incredible. But I'm telling you, with that soap and additive to your conditioner shampoo, bro, my wife is like, damn, you don't smell like cigars at all. I'm like, score.
And I'm lucky my wife is very supportive. I know that for sure.
Yeah.
She smokes cigars, but she smokes cigarettes too. So she always has, her smell on her too. So,
I got one last question before we go to the after show, and I got to put some promos up in a minute. But when you have, let's say, 4 or 5 cigars a day or more, what is your last 2? Do you go with a full body? Do you go with something a little easier like a Connecticut or light medium?
Or whatever the mood hits you.
Well, I know the mood is there, but on average, what do you kind of go to?
No, I stick to a medium plus at least.
Okay.
Medium plus, like my Legado. I end my night tonight with my Legado. It's a really nice. That won't get you a nice buzz, but it's very smooth. It's more leathery cedar notes on that one. A little cherry, like a little sweet cherry with it. But normally, because I mix in my Connecticut in between, so it's more like a rest for my palate, resets the palate. Someone's drinking iced tea there. I love Diet Dr. Pepper with my cigars, but I'll drink a sweet tea to cleanse my palate a little bit.
Okay.
And end the day with a nice medium plus.
Yeah, and that's why we usually ask, what are you pairing the cigar with?
Because we got a guy here in the Cigarage that heavy cedar note guy. I mean, Carlos, he's so heavy on the cedar note. Sometimes he smoked the cigar with the cedar wrapped around it still.
Yeah, he'll like my Legado doesn't have that much cedar, but it's dressed pretty. It's dressed pretty. So this is the Legado. So it's dressed with a cedar wrap.
And he'll smoke it just like that. That's his
He'll light it up with the band, the cedar wrap, and all. Sometimes he just smokes the cedar wrap.
How far people come on their journey.
Well, look, we're gonna go ahead and shut it down.
Well, hold on. Let me run.
But we're gonna get some promos done. We gotta pay the bills.
We gotta pay the bills. So let me throw this up again. Yep. Right, the Sombra.
The Sombra.
Right.
Nicaraguan tobacco filler. Nicaraguan.
Well, hold on. Let me kill this for one sec. Man, I can't believe he's saying Nicaragua the right way.
Oh, Nicaragua.
Hold on. Let me just. Again, promote our. Let me make sure the mic's. Yeah, the mic's on. So this is our 4th year anniversary. Now, our anniversary is actually June 18th. we were not doing that shit again like we did last year
was hot
in
as balls.
110 fucking degree weather. So we switched the date to September 26th. We're gonna have it over at Independence Harley Davidson here in Charlotte. You
Food,
can
DJ, giveaways.
Yeah. You name it, we got it.
Cigar for Warriors ride.
Yes, sir. So that's a QR code. Not that's what only for the ride. Am I right? Because you don't need a ticket to join.
Exactly.
It's just for the ride. That's a QR code. And coming up, and like I said, Kel can't make it, but that's all happening. And let me put our viewers back on so we can all get to the after show.
So, Will,
Yes, sir.
the battleship, that was a beautiful image, but you killed your mics during your speech about it.
Listen, shit happens, bro.
I mean,
I'm gonna say the battleship. They have
Hey,
food.
Doug, strike 4. You know
Oh.
In softball, he's out.
Peace.
All right, guys. Look,
No.
once again, we want to thank Carlos for taking time out to bless us with some awesome stick. I think I can comfortably say everybody in the Cigarage enjoyed the hell out of that stick, and we will be doggone getting some more here.
Lanceros.
And some Lanceros. Matter of fact, I think one of our guys in the Cigarage is going to Blightwood over the weekend, so we're gonna load him up with some money, and so he can pick us up some sticks.
Yeah.
It was a great stick.
But like Carlos said, call ahead.
Yeah, call
Make
ahead.
sure he's got enough.
Yeah, we'll dot the I's and cross the T's.
Yeah.
So again,
So
go ahead.
before we cut out, Carlos, just letting you know, all the other guys know, you can hang out, smoke another cigar, and chill with us in the after show. Everybody's mic's gonna be unmuted, so they can ask questions. We can just chill, and we'll be off air, so you can say whatever the fun you want.
985 inventory.
985.
985 is inventory right now.
Oh, somebody checked on your inventory. This is 985, bro. We got your number, Carlos.
All right, look. Again,
All right.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for tuning in. As we always say, tell a phone, tell a friend. We got two schmoes in the garage here talking cigars, talking life, having distinguished guests to talk about their products and tell their story, which we absolutely love. So,
With that being said, we want everybody out there to be happy, to be healthy, to be safe, but more importantly, we want you to be easy.
So next week, God bless. Have a fantastic week, and thanks for joining.